What's cracking YouTube? I'm Mr. Mode with a UU match for you guys today. This is against the one that beat you. And, well, it was a long match. We actually battled the first time, and it wasn't quite a post-worthy match, let's just say. So the second match we had was actually a lot better and a lot closer. I had to speed it up because it was like 30-something, 38 turns maybe. So, I don't know. I lead with my Togekiss just because it's my first dish, not because it's my lead, but because it is one of the first Pokemon that I ever made. This isn't the exact set for it because the first set I made was really trollsy, and, well, I guess this set is kind of a troll too. So the first term he has his Mess Spirit, and I'm predicting him to be Scarfed, lead Scarf. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know why I thought that. He thought I was Scarfed, so we both switch out. He gets the better of that switch, and he goes into his Mojo, and I knew he was going to Will-O-Wisp, burn my Snorlax, render that thing useless. But I send him my late game sweeper, and he had a Houndoom on his team, and I was like, oh, he's going to go into Houndoom here. That'd be what I was predicting right there. And I was just like, wow, he stayed in. Just a pain split. I was just like, why? That made me really sad. And then on the chat, I was like, oh man, you stayed in. He's like, yeah, I bet that surprised you. And so I was like, oh wow, he's just baiting me to go for a flame charge there. Or, oh, wow, flare blitz. And then him switching to his Houndoom that turn. Well, as you can see, that didn't happen either. And I was just like, fuck, why? And so then I was like, you know what, oh well, nothing I can do. I'm on 89 HP, and he goes for the Shadow Sneak, which I personally also thought it would kill, and so did he. But I live on 19 HP to Flare Blitz in this final time, and my late game sweeper is down early in the game. At least I got rid of this thing. It allows me to do a lot more things with my team, because not fearing the dark ghost mix. So on the double down, I go into my Hugo, my Azumarill, just to, no matter what he has set in, I can Aqua Jet if I really needed to, or do anything, set up a sub, because this is a sub punch set. I had a feeling he'd set up a Dragon Dance, and this thing is a huge problem for my team. So I take this time to set up a sub, to know that I can smack him in the face with a Focus Punch, because that is what I really needed to do at this point. Because I was fearing this thing so early in the game, I was like, wow, this thing's gonna, like, sweep me somehow. I just know how. So, he goes for the Waterfall just to break my sub, while I smack him in the face with the Focus Punch. Sorry if you saw my Task Manager fly open there. My computer was going a little slow, and I had to close down a couple other programs I was running. Probably not the best thing to be running a bunch of programs while you're recording. Oh well, but my Focus Punch takes him down, which I thought did a little bit less than I'd hoped to. I thought I'd hoped to get him in red, Aqua Jet to finish, but I knew I was dead at this turn. He'd probably go for the Outrage. If I would have switched into Bronzong, which I was thinking about, but then again, I don't know why, because if he went for the Waterfall, my Bronzong would be screwed. That's not what I wanted. But this turn, now that he's locked into Outrage, I'm going to go into my Bronzong. As he kills himself with Life Orb, I will set up my rocks. Oh, excuse me. I will set up my rocks, and then I'm feeling, I don't know, we're both down 2 Pokemon this early in the game. You're probably like, wow, how is this such a long game? Trust me, it is a long game, and at the very end there is a moral, and you'll see. And I'm sorry, people, if this is so super-duper long. So he goes into his Hitmontop, and I was expecting a close combat or a high jump kick or something from this thing. Not what he did. That's what I was expecting. I go into my Chandelure, my Heartless, just to block that Fighting type move, and he bulks up. I was just like, what? I don't think I've ever seen a bulk up set. But that's actually pretty interesting, and it works out kind of good for him. Not really, but I mean, I can see how it works out. He's got a pretty good special defense, so I mean, you build up the special defense all the way and then bulk up. So I know he was going to Sucker Punch there, so I switch out, and I kind of thought he'd Sucker Punch here also. So I T-Wave him just to, I mean, this is my Troll Togekiss, and it just Parahaxes and Haxes all over the place. I mean, when you have an ability like Serene Grace, you just have to use it. I'm sorry, but that's my thought. I'm mad when people use it against me, but, you know. So he goes for the Revenge. I was like, wow, this is a set I've not seen. I've never seen a revenge coming from a Hitmontop. Sorry, I kind of forgot his name there. But anyways, oh balls, he said anyways. So this turn I was thinking he's going for Sucker Punch, and he does go for the Sucker Punch while I just finish him off the Air Slash. Sucker Punch wouldn't have done that too much. So, oh well. And on this thing he goes into his Mess Spirit, and kind of like the beginning of the match, I was like, alright, I'll just get this thing paralyzed since I know it's not Choice Scarf, that's why I didn't say in. I'm really hoping it wasn't like a subset. So he goes for the Shy Shock. I don't know what he was predicting. Oh, probably me to go to my Snorlax, because I would hit Snorlax's defense stacks rather than a special defense. But I stay in just a T-Wave. Just, I mean, get some more hacks going here. And then on this turn, so judging by how much that Psyshock did, I was thinking he didn't have the Ice Beam or the Thunderbolt, or else he would have used it already in this game. So I was like, alright, I'll Roost up, get my HP back, because that did less than half. It did not that much. So I was like, alright, I'm feeling good. Togekiss is going to do some work here. He shows me the Ice Beam, I was like, alright, you know, I lost my Flying type, but I get frozen. I was so mad. I was just like, why? No, Togekiss, this is not supposed to happen. You are the hacks master. You hacks people all over the place. You do not get frozen. So right here I'm like, alright, you know what, Togekiss, you can just stay in, and you will dethaw, and you will kill this thing. End of story. But I have not dethawed yet, as you've seen. And he sets up his rocks. I'm still frozen solid. He goes for the Ice Beam. And look at this damage. Look at this. Just, that's all you gotta do is look at it. It's all you really can do. If you know what I'm quoting there. I live on 2 HP and I was like, that is perfect. It was a crit. More hacks against Togekiss. Whatevs. At this point in the match, I didn't really care. I knew it was gonna be a good one. So I was like, alright, I'll wake up, live on 2 HP, wake up, and somehow just win this. That would be so cool. But no, I stay frozen solid. I don't know why I said wake up, but I would dethaw, or thaw is the word I was looking for. I would thaw, and yeah, that didn't happen, as you can see. So I have no clue why I went into my fatty here. I don't really know why. But I decided, I guess, hey, this is a good time to set up a curse. Because I thought, for some dumb reason, that I'd be faster after a curse. But I don't, that's really dumb. I don't know why I would be. I'm a Snorlax. I'm not that fast. So he goes for the Shy Shock. And that didn't do too much. I believe I'm going to finish him off this turn. But he goes for the T-Wave. And that just makes me be like, why, Snorlax? Why? So I get Parahaxed, and it's like, alright, I'll just rest up this turn. That's totally fine. He gets Parahaxed. We're alright. I'm resting up just to get rid of the paralysis, because that would be bad. And he knows that I'm asleep, and he's going to switch out in something more threatening than his... he's going to go into his Heracross. Which I was like, alright, here he could predict me to go into Chandelure, or he could go for the close combat. But I'm like, Fatty, you're kinda more important than Chandelure. But that was really stupid. I don't know why I thought that this is so obvious. He goes for the Stone Edge, and Chandelure was just pointless to have. I mean, needless to say, that was so dumb. I really should have predicted that. That happens all the time. That's what everybody thinks is gonna happen. So I was like, alright, this thing comes out, I have to do what I can. He goes back into his Mess Spirit, and I think I hit him with a Gyro Ball, just in case Heracross stayed in. And I knew he'd switch into this thing. I was pretty sure, at least, let's just say. So he T-Waves this thing, and I was like, no, why does this happen to me? I was pretty mad. So I finish him off with another Iron Ball, or Gyro Ball. Why can I not talk? This is ridiculous. So he goes into his Cerberus, and I have to switch out to my Snorlax just because maybe if I can live this, which I know I can't because he's going to go for an overheat or something, a Fire Blast. I can live this, and maybe he'll keep this thing in, not switch out to his Heracross where I can live, because that would be super cool. So he sets up a nasty plot, and I was like, alright, I can still deal with this. Maybe he will, because I got Thick Fat. His Dark Pulse won't do that much to me, because the Fire Blast isn't going to do anything due to Thick Fat. Dark Pulse won't do that too much to me, maybe. I was kind of thinking, but then again, it's after a nasty plot and stuff. So, oh well. But, so I'm still asleep. I know I'm, at least judging off that damage, I'm pretty sure I can take another one. And so he goes with another Dark Pulse, I mean, why wouldn't he? He's set up on me. And I lived that. With 111, I was just like, yes! I can EQ this thing. That thing's dead. And woot to woot. Yeah, I'm pulling this out of nowhere. Then I realized, wait, he still has that Heracross left. No. This thing's a problem to my team majorly, because it's Scarfed Heracross, and basically I know I'm dead. So, no way I can live a close combat for my Heracross right there. He gets the defense drops and everything. I mean, that's what always happens. So I go into this thing, and I was like, alright, that's game. No reason. I just click on my screen. I didn't think what move I clicked on. I didn't even look, as a matter of fact. And I lived it. I thought I was dead. I was just like, no. I looked at it, and I was like, Gyro Ball would have killed. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't see what move I clicked on, but I'm pretty sure Gyro Ball would have killed. And that just allows him to finish me off, and that is the game. That was just, oh my gosh, that was terrible. I don't know why that just happened to me, but hey, he beat me that game. We had a couple good matches. We were pretty evenly matched throughout them all. The first game I 3-0'd, and then the game after that was pretty bad. That was just really bad. So, whatevs. I didn't get my Fire Emblem upload, but oh well. Peace!